Donald Trump appears to have emerged out of the American election as the new president-elect. Ronie Berggren, you're a conservative commentator on American issues and an author. Welcome to Riks Europe.
Thank you.
So was this the expected outcome of the election?
Well, it was a joyful outcome, at least. I don't know if it was expected, but Trump won in a landslide, and that was a joyful moment as a conservative. So maybe not expected, but joyful.
Did you expect Kamala Harris to come out as the victor?
No, I didn't expect that. You know, Trump had, no, I didn't expect that. Trump was stronger.
Is this good for the world and Europe? You said that this was a joyful victory, but
yeah.
Can you explain a little about that?
Well, in the short run, it might be negative for Europe because Trump is very skeptic of some, aspects of Europe. But in the long run, the United States will stay a superpower and, keep Pax Americana strong and things like that. So in the long run, it will be good for the world and good for Europe, but maybe not in the short run.
So how should Europe respond to the return of Trump, seeing how the EU has often been very opposed to what he stands for?
Yeah, well, they should, to begin with, accept Donald Trump as America's new president-elect and welcome him and, congratulate him and not label him as a fascist and as a Nazi and things like that. So they should basically say their congratulations to Trump. That's what they should do.
Some in Europe that are very pro-NATO have feared that Donald Trump will pull the United States out of NATO, or that he will put some sort of pressure on Ukraine, for example. What are your takes on that?
Well, he didn't pull the United States out of NATO when he was president, so that did not happen. When it comes to Ukraine, I believe that those politicians in Europe who believe in Ukraine, which I do, should connect with Donald Trump and speak to him about the situation in Ukraine and explain why Europe and the United States must stand together to defend Europe against Russia. So we need to cooperate more and we need to become able to create a good relationship with Donald Trump, and we haven't done that yet. So that's something Europe has to work on, basically.
Thank you, Ronie Berggren, for joining us here on Riks Europe.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching Riks Europe.